into the top 5 anime fights of all time. This
Good
is
God, bro.
This is a tough list. And it's gonna be oh my gosh.
Of all time.
Of all time. Of all time. I have the two.
There's too many fights
that I have to throw in there, but we gotta make this decision.
All right, let's watch the clips.
Sophia. Thank you. Hit on with it.
Oh yeah, baby. Yep.
Oh, I love this. I love this fight. Sensational fight.
Ukiura.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. One of just the greatest fights
Yeah.
of all time.
It's good,
Come
but
here, bro. Bink.
Oh my gosh. Pause the clip for me.
yeah, that ain't
You can pause
that
it right
ain't
here.
one.
Hang on, there's more to this. This
said
is
what?
why.
You said
This is why.
It's not one. That's good.
My goodness.
That's actually crazy. There's a lot to go on. This is my rank number 1. I just want that to drizzle in. Why this fight is so amazing. You want to know why this is so amazing?
Drizzle.
Because you know what happens to the main character? Sophia, play that clip for me.
Drizzle.
Play that clip for me. You know what happens to the main character? In front of his girl.
You're just in time. Watch closely.
Disrespectful.
In front of his girl as soon as she's just around.
That's actually wild.
Disrespectful.
That's tragic.
That ain't on a t-shirt.
Hollowed out his chest. No pun intended.
Gone. Pause that video for me.
Hollowed out his chest.
Damn.
No pun intended, because he's.
Damn. You're stupid. I don't like.
Oh,
he's good with the wordplay.
gosh, bro.
This is one of the fights I had to throw in there, man.
It's not one though.
Top one.
I'm sorry.
I
Top
think this is in there.
crazy.
Sorry.
This is definitely.
There's no way.
sorry.
This is
one.
definitely in there.
I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, it's not like it's not in there.
I'm
I'm
not
not.
apologizing for that. That's number 1. I'm sorry.
I'm kind
I
of
mean,
with you.
I'm being outvoted.
I'm kind
So
of with you.
what's your
We
number one?
didn't judge one.
not
yet.
this.
What's your number
I'm
one,
waiting for
though?
the clip before I say anything.
Oh, you
Okay,
want more
alright.
clips?
Yeah, because he might. I mean, he's been picking great clips.
He
So.
has
Okay.
been. He has been.
Okay, so this next one, I think this is probably.
I mean, like feel like this is one. Like
This
it's
is
good.
like
but-
this next one is probably one of the most. It's the most iconic fight in anime history. I don't care what nobody says. I felt this in my soul, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna be tough to pick one. Play the clip for me, Sophia.
Right now, but this match is over for you.
This was a crazy.
I am not going to be the only one to lose here.
This was crazy. I remember that.
The fourth gate! Gate of fate! Open! Incredible. No one could do that through sheer effort alone. The boy's truly a genius.
I can't even see him. Yeah. Get your chin off.
Kick that goofy out that nigga.
Get your chin
Pause
off.
that clip.
Hey, when my man, I'll never forget when my man said like this
Yo,
Hey,
he dropped that jar.
and dropped them weights.
Boom.
Everybody was like,
Crazy.
everybody was shook, bro. I was like, hey, this whole time he was walking around with these.
man.
What?
He was already the fastest nigga, and everybody was
my
like, "Bro, what's 20
gosh,
pounds
bro.
gonna do? Why you gonna take out the
it's
weight?"
like,
Oh, nah.
That can do. Bang. That was crazy.
Oh my god!
Not one for me though.
I had to throw it in there.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
We do have another one I'm gonna throw in there. I feel like this is one of the most iconic fights.
This is interesting.
ever.
This is gonna be a
Please play
very
this clip, and then we gotta see. Then we gotta start ranking. We gotta start throwing stuff
okay.
out there.
All right.
Play the clip for me, Sophia.
I feel it flipping. And I won't watch this anymore!
Pause that clip.
Classic.
I think this is one of the most iconic moments as well.
Okay.
There's another one, but these three are easily above it. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you said fight, so
top anime fights.
I only wouldn't say this one because this was less of a fight at this point, and more of like a moment.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
But
Okay.
this was crazy.
Who we
First,
rocking
Gohan's
with
my
one?
guy, so
Who we rocking with one? You stick with Bleach?
I feel like there's better fights out there, and I have to think. I feel like there are better fights out
You
there.
gotta think, bro. You gotta think. I'm gonna be honest.
Because if you're gonna, okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Say it.
No, go ahead. I'm stewing. I'm stewing.
Bro, okay.
I'm
Let my man be thinking, bro. I'm telling you, he gonna come back with a great point, and I'll be like, I know him, bro. I know him. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of rocking with Ichigo versus Ukiura.
Ukiura.
My fault. It's been a while.
That sounded Japanese. So you said that.
Yeah, it did.
Nah,
That's crazy. I deserve that. I deserve
Give me
that.
greasier.
I did do you greasy. That's fair. I deserve that.
nah.
Sophia B.A. know me, bro.
All right, with Sophia. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I believe that I'm with my guy, man. That Bleach one takes a dub because that's one of the fights where the main character lost. Like that nigga really died, bro.
That's for real.
And everybody really thought he died in the fade.
That wasn't even him no more, bro. That wasn't even him.
Bro died. He lost in front of his girl, and everybody loves Iki. Say the name for me.
Ukiura.
Ikiura. I'm having a tough time.
He said Icky.
Ikiura got the dub. Everyone loved him as a villain and character. He was one of the most charismatic villains. And then 100%. Ichigo's random transformation that has not been seen since was super iconic, super lit. I mean, the transformation looks fire. It's just amazing. Just a great moment. Great fight. And I got to rock with this as one as well. So 2-1. We're going to give number 1 to Ichigo versus Ikiura.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going at with 2? Do you have some more?
I hate that got one. Salty.
Next one, Naruto versus Sasuke. I'm sorry.
Naruto versus Sasuke.
Naruto versus Sasuke. That would
would
always have a place.
Bro, this is hard. Because it's like moments and fights and moments and fights I keep thinking about.
You know what?
Because if we're going to pick a fight from Naruto,
that's actually fair.
we better pick.
Pain?
Bro, you said it.
About.
You said it.
I was
okay,
saying,
okay.
I would prefer the Naruto versus Sasuke.
Yeah, I just bro, you already
like
know
the
this.
second one or the first one?
With the falls that we watched earlier.
The first one over him in pain.
Yes. Just
That moment was crazy, and the fight was crazy
because of how it ended.
Yeah.
That's why I would give it to Naruto versus Sasuke because I don't like the way
first one.
that one ended because it was like technically Pain won, but Naruto talked him out of it.
Yeah, so he physically did something crazy. He had an iconic arrival.
He did.
He was supposed to win that way. That's Naruto.
But that's what made it kind of weak in terms of Naruto and Sasuke. And it was like
That's
he's
his
battling
character.
to get his friend back, and Sasuke
And the moment he had with his dad. There were so many moments and fight. Come on, bro.
That is valid.
Were you
Or if we doing that, then we got to go to the end of Naruto, and we got to talk about when
That fight scene or what?
he was fighting. What about when Guy
Madara.
fought Madara, bro? Madara. What about when Guy fought Madara?
Oh, hey, but
He did lose,
it
but
was cool though. But like I just
are we calling
He
that
only
a fight
lost-
or a moment? We calling
yeah,
it a fight
that
or
was
a
more
moment?
like.
But that's what I'm saying.
moment,
But that's what I mean because he only lost the fight because why?
But you said but
Madara was like nervous. He was scared. He would have died if he didn't have
You're
his
right,
order.
but you made a
He gave
good
his
point
props. He
with
gave
the
his
Cell
props.
Gohan one. Why that one kind of got like out the top 2 because of
Yeah, but
that was the moment.
I mean, Guy was really squabbling. He was actually fighting. I feel like him and Gohan and Cell didn't really.
I'm kind of with you.
Did Gohan blow that nigga out?
Yeah,
Out the
that was a great fight.
Gohan blew that man out the.
Bro, that was a great fight,
Like-
bro.
That's one of my. I mean, I was a Gohan guy, so I loved
That was a
that.
great-
I loved when that happened.
I'm kind of leaning to the I do that Naruto Sasuke one.
Yeah,
Valley
yeah.
is crazy.
I agree with you.
What about
I agree with you.
Itachi Sasuke? Is that more of a moment too? That's what
That-
I'm saying.
That was a whole fight though. That was a whole.
But that's
fight.
what
That
I'm
was a
saying.
whole
I feel like there's
fight.
just so many fights you could really
Yeah.
talk about if you talk about Naruto fights alone.
You know what? It kind of what happened with that fight. I will say.
Because what
is
about
that
Neji versus Naruto?
I would definitely put Rock Lee over Gaara. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Over what?
Neji versus
Neji
Naruto.
versus-
Oh yeah, man. Same here.
I mean, I agree. I'm just saying people
But-
love that fight.
What I would say about the Itachi one, the reason that one loses its power is because right after you find out how strong Itachi was, and he wasn't even taking him serious.
Which is what makes it even better.
But that kind of like in terms of
Because Sasuke was fighting for his life, and Itachi was sick.
but he wasn't really taking him. He wasn't really going to kill his like that whole thing. Kind of like.
you
whereas
don't
the
know till
stakes-
after.
The stakes for Naruto and Sasuke was crazy and stayed that way. Bro, it was really like, bro, this is really fight.
There's so
each
many.
other.
There's just
I'm
too
rocking
many
with
good
Naruto
fights.
and Sasuke.
Because
So I'm with that one.
even Jiraiya versus Pain, like, come on, bro. There's just too many good fights in Naruto.
I still need
That carried a lot of weight.
I'm rocking with Naruto Sasuke. We got 2-1.
I'm getting 2-1 over here. I can't. I'm sorry,
2-1,
y'all.
bro.
Pause.
I'm
We
sorry,
getting
y'all.
2-1.
Pause.
Hey yo, why
Not
you
the
Y'all forgot. Y'all
Not the
forgot.
side eye, though.
Your eyes is going up. Hey, chill out.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That side eye is
Already, I
crazy,
said
bro.
pause.
Okay, good.
You are Iman's brother, bro. That's
For
crazy.
real, for real. Okay,
That's
so we
crazy.
got one Ichigo versus Ikura.
That's
Oh my god, anime community's gonna kill me.
I'm
bro.
gonna sound like he naming
Ikki,
sushi rolls
That's
over here.
crazy.
Iki, okay.
And then- that was
What?
almost racist, bro. We almost got canceled. That's crazy.
That is
so
wild.
we got
Ukiwara.
2 Naruto versus Sasuke. Who we giving 3 to?
What about wait? What about when thank you. What about when I lost his name. Help me out with the
Nigga, you didn't give me no details.
show?
I'm sorry. It's brotherhood.
Okay.
What about Mustang versus what's the chick he torched?
That wasn't really a fight.
Dude, when he like this.
That was
like
a
this, he
moment,
snapped
okay.
it.
That really wasn't a fight.
Okay, well then what
I
about-
literally had that clip. He literally
What
just said
about
it.
what about when the main character fought dude at the end?
The God? It felt like a unison of like a fight. Like I feel like Naruto beats all those fights. I feel like Pain versus Naruto beats that fight. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What about when
I'm with that.
what about when Meliodas fought
That's a good one. I would put that at. I was gonna say when he fought all
who
the
though?
10 commandments.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one to talk
that
about.
what about when Escanor
Oh,
That's a good one,
That
too.
one. Oh,
Come on,
okay,
bro.
okay.
Y'all better
That's a good
stop
one.
this.
Hey,
Y'all better
hey,
get away while
hey,
you can and start.
hey.
Just outvote me now.
I really appreciate that.
Because there's so many fights,
but
bro.
it's
I'm still sticking
top
with the 2. I'm still sticking with those 2. Those
Top
2 are locked.
I think top 2 is set, but those are also.
Now let's
good
talk
ones
about
for
3,
top
4, and 5.
I'm
Where we at?
just gonna stop this.
Where we
'cause
at? Where's 3, 4, and 5?
Wow.
bias
Where
right
we
now.
at with 3, 4, and 5? How we
big
feeling about 3,
bias.
4, and 5? I don't even.
What about that fight I talked about earlier from Black Clover? That fight was pretty crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I can get behind that one, but I also liked it was like Asta and Yuno versus Lich. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
was it
I feel
Lich?
like
I think-
2v1s are cool, but
I'm a yeah.
they don't hold the
You
same
don't like
weight.
that? You don't like that
I
one?
don't feel like they hold the same weight.
And
you
I'm
know?
a, and
You
I'm
like the
a,
one-on-ones?
I ain't gonna lie, we need a 1-on-1 fade, and I'm a Black Clover hater, so I'm
That's crazy. He
When I
just
was said it,
admitted
he
bias right
just-
there.
When I was saying,
yeah, bro. I don't like the anime, so no,
That's-
it's not
that's
gonna
crazy.
work.
Let's see another.
You said some great points. Escanor versus
I fuck with Escanor.
that was a,
all his fights were crazy. So
Escanor
Yeah,
versus
Escanor
that was lit.
What's
Oh,
that
his
guy's
fights-
name though? What's that guy's name again?
We taking over.
from Meliodas' brother, or
It was
was-
no,
because he
the
fought
one-
Meliodas' brother.
the stone demon, the one that if
That
if
was
you
crazy,
ran
too.
away from him, he turned to stone, and that dude turned to stone.
I can't
because-
think of his name, but
Escanor
that fight
fought
was
him,
crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
that was crazy. Bro.
His name is
He was like,
escaping my
"Yo,
head.
if you back
Is
off."
that over Cell versus Gohan? Though? Are we
Cell versus Gohan is more of just a moment,
a
bro.
moment.
That's
I think
literally
that's
one of
the-
the. That's
I think-
probably one of the top 5 moments in anime.
What about
history.
Frieza versus Goku?
in terms of like squabbling? Still a moment because
Really?
that was the first time. Because that was the first time he went Super Saiyan,
That was
wait,
lit. The
and
whole-
that overshadows the fight. Nobody remembers that
But
fight.
isn't him turning Super Saiyan part of the fight though?
yeah,
No,
that
I don't
age
disagree. I'm just saying who remembers the actual fight. Most
Bro, he
people.
threw
Most
that-
people remember.
That nigga threw a spirit bomb at that nigga. That nigga
I agree.
survived.
I agree.
Hey, that might be
I'm just
top
saying.
three. That might be top.
I
three.
agree. I would agree that should be higher than some of the other fights we've talked about if we're talking about fights because he threw his strongest move to date at Frieza,
Facts.
and Frieza survived.
And then what happened?
And then he goes Super Saiyan.
No,
'cause
before that,
Frieza
what
killed-
happened? What did he do? He put his homie on a t-shirt.
Yeah, Frieza just destroyed Krillin. Poor Krillin, bro. The only person that was almost as bad as Yamcha, he got murked.
Yo, y'all just,
So we gotta talk about.
okay,
that.
who's 3, bro?
Hey.
Goku or
It's
Frieza?
gonna go Kung Frieza.
I feel like Goku and Frieza is 1.
Nah, I don't think it's one.
Over.
I feel like a lot of people would argue with me on that.
Hey,
I already got 2-1 done
we
that, so I
already
can't
got
like
2-1.
pause.
Okay, so we're gonna go Goku Frieza for 3.
Yes, sir.
We're Goku Frieza for 3.
At least
So we got Dragon Ball Z in there. Who we giving 4 and 5 to?
Hey,
there's definitely some fights from Hunter x Hunter that gotta go on there.
What you rocking with? Gon versus Ahsoka. I feel like I would have.
Kite versus P2.
Hey, we didn't see that.
Oh yeah, because he's got. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it was more of a moment.
We didn't even see that fight, bro. Just I feel
Definitely,
like
definitely gone versus P2. Let's not talk
yeah,
about that.
yeah. That was on my time.
Oh no! Meruem versus why
The
did his
old
name
dude,
leave
the
me?
old dude?
Yeah, Netero. Stop it! That fight is so crazy. That should be 3. That fight is so
nah,
crazy.
I'm not rocking with that.
That fight's crazy.
I'm not rocking with that over 3.
Or a solid 4 at least.
I'm not
but
rocking.
If
I'm
y'all
not.
are willing to sacrifice 3,
Which
2 to 1.
Which one's better though? Gone versus
Netero, probably Netero. Like
real?
moment, like the heart.
Yeah.
Then definitely gone in Pito. But like
Yeah,
talk about the squabbling, the
Netero-
straight
but
squabbles.
but like the heart is what makes the fight though. You could.
But
say
even
that.
in that, even in Netero's fight,
Yeah,
I don't know though, because I feel like when we talk about this with top 5 anime arcs, we're gonna get into it. But I feel like with that one,
because we ain't talking about no One Piece fights either, and there's a lot of One Piece fights that could easily probably.
There was only one I threw in there that I just
From One
personally
Piece?
love. But in terms of the oh my gosh, Netero Miriam, my friend kind of made this point, and we'll talk about when we talk about top 5 anime arcs, that it kind of did feel, looking back, kind of dumb that like Netero really didn't do any damage to Miriam. And this is an ant that was born like a couple days ago, and like Netero's been training his whole life, and it felt kind of like all in all.
Netero's also a human.
Yeah, I know. I love the human nature or moral side of it, but it did feel kind of stupid that this like ant that was born like a month ago is just.
People don't get the point of that fight though. The point of
It
that
was just
fight.
so no. I get the. We're gonna talk about with the arcs. I get that overall, but it did feel kind of. It felt kind of like, bro, really, like this.
Hey,
like
feel
he can't do no damage.
feel like
It's crazy.
Well,
That's the
thing
same
was-
thing with the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, because y'all was saying like, yo, how did dude start squabbling with a whole ass?
That's
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I mean, I get you, but
It's the
it's
same-
actually sounds
the
the
same
circumstances are
concept.
way different. I get what you're saying.
Same concept.
But the reason why I would say that Netero going to fight Meruem, because when no one else was about to squabble, Meruem won.
That's facts.
That was the strongest being they'd ever seen. So Netero going to squabble, it was almost like he was a wall, but he also had a plan. Like he went into that fight saying, I'm going to fight, as hard as I can.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
We'll talk about. We'll talk
Yeah,
about
so I don't know. I don't know if you can write that off.
I'm kind of right, because he was like Miriam's life wasn't in danger, and that feel like that kind of.
It was though. It
That kinda
was in
hold-
danger the whole time.
It's at the end, but I'm saying
That's why the whole thing with the chess and that's why the whole thing with chess and
Yo,
all.
I'm
Or
sorry,
you're not
how do you
chess
die
shogi.
again?
we will talk about that in the arc. I can't.
Okay,
We
but-
can't ruin
alright,
that.
that's why I'm
Because
saying.
I just
like,
remember him. I remember
yeah.
playing chess with that one girl. I was like,
Shogi.
Can't ruin that.
Was
We
it
can't
Shogi?
ruin that,
Was
because
it chess?
that arc is going to be
Was it
part of-
shogi? Chess? What were they playing?
I think it was.
I think it was
chess.
Shogi.
Shogi. Yeah.
Okay, so we got that one thrown in there. We already have a Dragon Ball Z one, so we won't do that. Oh my gosh, I actually had to throw this in there. Please play the clip. If I don't, the anime community will kill us. And
I don't kill you. It's your show.
please,
Hey, this fight
I have
right
to throw this
here is actually insane.
this is 4. I'm sorry. I'm
This
sorry.
is 4. You might have to argue some more.
Actually, I'll take it over Goku.
One man saw the darkness.
Damn.
Your whole jawline.
Pause that clip for me right there. Boom. I actually gonna agree with you here. We have to put this higher. I'm down to put this at 3.
What's 2 again?
2 was
Naruto Sasuke.
Naruto versus Sasuke.
Hey, listen. I feel like sometimes in life,
You better say something crazy.
OGs
I'm gonna be honest.
You better say something crazy.
OGs did it first.
We are biased.
This fight right now, yeah.
Because we are younger.
This
and
fight right here-
Naruto and Sasuke is more for us.
This fight right here.
I'm giving it a 3 though. I'm giving it 3 just
I
because.
would put this one tick up. And I'm being nice when it comes to this whole bleach fight. Because it's a good fight, but
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, you're on crack. I ain't gonna lie to you. 3 though.
I would say 2 on that. I would say
Have you seen Yu Yu Hakusho?
I actually haven't.
Okay,
can't say
so
I think you would like a lot of fights in Yu
I
Yu
can't say
Hakusho.
anything.
The
We're gonna move it
animation is
up.
way different.
we're gonna move. It's older. We're gonna move it up. It shouldn't be 4. We're gonna move it up to 3.
They ain't gonna let me get 2, but it's fine.
Goku and Frieza. We're gonna move that down to 4.
I messed with it heavy on Jump Force though.
This
Shout out to that.
I hate you.
Yu Yu Hakusho is the OG shonen anime. Started the whole tournament arc. That's why we even got the Rock Lee versus Gaara fight, the tuning exams, the tournament arc in My Hero Academia, tournament arc in Jujutsu Kaisen had their tournament arc.
Almost every anime
everything
got
with
a
a tournament
tournament
arc comes from Yu Yu Hakusho. They started it. They had things.
They
cracking,
did
man.
multiple tournaments.
Facts. So this is, and that's when I talk about top 5 anime arcs actually. But we're gonna give this to number 3. We're gonna move Goku versus Frieza to 4. And what are we rocking with for $5 foot long? Pause.
That's crazy.
What are we walking around with 5, man? I mean, I can play the clip, but this clip it's not gonna make it. But this was like
This is
honorable
fights, right?
mention. This is an honorable mention for me.
Fights. I'm going something from My Hero probably.
Hey, Endeavor versus the High End Nomu. I'm sorry.
That's a good fight, but not 5.
I don't think My Hero is
Nah.
top 5, bro.
Really?
I'm kind of
not over the ones with the overhaul and like Midoriya.
Yeah,
The ones there was kind of crazy.
I
would even give it. I would even
was
say.
an
I would
emotional
even say.
aspect.
I would even say All Might over the All Might and All for One fight.
All for One.
Because that had
I get that.
that was early in the show and it
It
carried
was.
so much weight and they was throwing hands.
It was. It was.
Do we want to throw any Demon Slayer fight in?
Tangen. Dang, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
Tangen.
definitely. When my boy Giyu came in there and
The ninja dude?
hit the.
Who's Giyu? I forgot.
Giyu is the water Hashira. When he came in there and did the 11th form
Against who?
Who did you have
against the it was the first what do you call it? Upper moon? The first upper moon they fought.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
that. I remember that.
I mean, that's
I remember that.
who we
'Cause
rocking
he-
with five.
Hey.
And mind you guys, we are limiting. Like he said earlier, Naruto can have like 10 fights. We're limited
Ooh,
to just one fight.
this
We're
hard.
limited
Demon
to
Slayer.
one fight.
Demon Slayer.
We're limited to one fight from each.
Tangen.
Because even Zenitsu, as much as I hate Zenitsu, that fight was crazy.
That was lit.
That
as
was
heck.
yeah.
Um,
Tangen versus Gitaro or whatever his name is.
sheesh, bro. I mean, do we have like is there a martial art lit fight that we were like crazy? I know some people love the One Punch Man versus
None of those fights were real fights.
the last fight, but like
Oh,
you
when he
said,
fought
That alien dude
Yeah,
that came
like-
down, it was like
he bodied him too.
that
what you call
animation-
it? The animation was sensational.
Unless
but
you're gonna talk about
no stakes.
Unless you're gonna talk about when I'd be forgetting names today. When not one. What's his name? The villain, I guess, of One Punch. He's kind of like a villain.
Oh, I get you, Garo.
I just can't think. Garo. When
Yeah.
Garo fought all of them, all
That
the.
was cool. That was cool.
was a good
I'm
fight.
trying
I don't know. I was trying to think of some martial art fights.
I'm trying to think too. I don't really like.
Something from Hitori no Shita was really good.
They were lit.
Fire Force has
Oh,
really good fights.
What you call it with
Even though I don't
Hitori no Shita with oh my gosh, the tired dude and the smart guy. That was a lit fight. I don't know their names.
That fight was probably one of the most unique fights I've ever seen.
He no Shita guy
Ever.
Sophia, can you play the clip? This is just honorable mention for me.
I think 5's a tough one for us.
This was just a good. I have this listed as a white beard versus everybody.
That's when he shattered him. That's actually crazy. Can you imagine your body getting bent around somebody like this? It's not even his actual.
Crazy. Do we have a One Piece fight?
I mentioned One Piece earlier.
I don't know if they have
Not this.
Pause the clip.
Maybe it's not been animated.
This is
yet.
just maybe taking so damn long too with their fights. So who we got? Who we got? Give me some of your list.
I want Demon Slayer to take it.
Demon Slayer.
I'm rocking with bro. Tengen.
Shoot, we could even talk about
Tengen, bro. That
Bro, we could
scene
even
was
talk
crazy.
about the. Yeah, I was gonna say we could even literally,
The whole-
talk about that fight.
Yeah, the whole
that fight was
scrap.
crazy.
You had Tengen doing it. You had Tanjiro going crazy with that. What's it called?
But we said earlier no jumping.
Sundance.
Yeah, that's true.
You said what?
We
You
said no earlier no jumping.
No two
No two
on ones.
Okay.
We do that.
yeah.
Are we getting? What about Rengoku versus old boy?
You're right. You're right.
I feel like
It didn't last long enough. I'm okay with it not.
I mean, we
lasting long
saw a lot of what Rengoku could do. I feel like at that point, it's like you almost have to give it to. Tanjiro didn't beat that upper moon by himself. Otherwise, I would have said that.
Yeah, that's valid.
Facts.
But Giyu helped him.
Honorable mention as well. This is an
moment,
old anime called Berserk. Zod versus Guts. I mean, even
Guts.
What you call
Imagine
it?
walking around with your name. What's up, Guts?
Nobody wasn't talking to him with that big sword. He was wild.
That's fair.
What?
Like, or even like a Baki fight. There's some crazy Baki fights.
I was thinking about Baki versus Yujiro Hama versus the old dude.
That fight was really good.
I actually love that fight. But then I watched and I was like, they do talk a little too much, so I guess I feel like I couldn't be fifth in the anime.
I don't know. I feel like 5. There's not like a clear 5 for me.
There's not a clear 5, so we're gonna go with all our honorable mentions. We'll go Meliodas versus all the 10 Commandments. That was a great fight. We have Rengoku versus I forgot his name. The upper demon. Upper moon demon. Give some honorable mentions for people.
I mean, I think there's just too many.
You got any honorable mentions? For
Escanor.
people?
Demon Slayer.
Escanor
obviously.
versus.
Oh yeah, Escanor versus oh boy.
I just can't think of his brother's name.
Escanor.
It's escaping me right
Yeah,
now.
they ended up selling that entire anime, which was crazy.
Yeah, they sold that joint.
Okay, yeah. So we don't have 5. Just got a whole bunch of honorable mentions on there. Nobody really stands out for 5 for us to be like, oh, there's 5. And like I said, all the other animes. Just
I'd
pick
say
one from the show.
Meruem and Netero would be 5 for me probably.
Yeah, we forgot about Hunter.
That fight was insane.
Miriam and Netero. You know what? We don't have another one, so we'll get that at 5. So
Hey, 1 point for Netero. Netero's my favorite character.
that's facts. He was lit. So we're gonna say that 1 was Ichigo versus Ukiuro.
Ukiura, my lord.
Ukiuro. Jesus Christ.
It's a lie.
2. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember who we have 2. I always forget
Naruto
2.
and Sasuke.
Naruto versus Sasuke.
Yeah.
3.
We moved
We
up.
changed that. We did
Yusuke.
Yusuke versus Tangoro. 4 we have Frieza versus Goku, and 5 we're getting Naruto. Oh my
This
God.
man, you're struggling. He needs something to eat. It's late. I'm hungry too.
Netero versus Miriam. So those are the top 5 anime fights of all time. Let us know in the comments. What do y'all believe? Did we miss some? Please don't kill us. And like I said, it's 1 fight per show. And personally, I do like Rock Lee versus Gar. That's one of mine.
yeah,
But when he said moments, that was key. So it might be a top 5 moment in anime instead of a fight. So
It wasn't much of a fight after he dropped the weights.
I mean, he's still in there losing though, right?
Yeah, because of
Hey,
the
man, I
sand.
don't
Because of the
want-
Yeah,
sand.
Man,
so
don't
it
get
was
me
still-
hot
it
again,
was
bro.
still-
Don't get me hot, bro. That ain't nothing. I felt that. I was a kid.
Hey,
bro. I got a Rock Lee action.
All
figure
my
still.
characters, all my favorite characters in Naruto die. So
We'll talk
and
about
I
Naruto.
had to like literally pick next.
Talk about
they
Naruto
just
another time,
dying.
bro.
They was all
we
dying.
gotta dive into what happened to Naruto. But all right, we're going to next.